What happens when you're asked to write the equation of a line that's parallel to another or perpendicular to another? Well, first of all, you will not be given the slope. They expect you to know that parallel lines have the same slope. That's because you want to grow at the same rate and never intersect. Perpendicular lines, on the other hand, have a negative reciprocal slope. And if you multiply the two slopes together, they should give you a result of -1, with the exception of vertical and horizontal lines. So if you were given the line y equals -5, 6x plus 7, what is the slope of any line in the universe that's parallel to it? Well, -5, 6. Perpendicular, we're just going to flip it over and hit it with a negative, so it becomes a positive 6/5. But what happens when they ask you to write the equation of a line that's parallel and passes through a very specific point? Well, we have to go through the whole process of writing the equation of a line. We want to use the point 3, 1. And if this is our equation, we need to go and take the slope out. So for a parallel line, we're going to want it to have a slope of 3. We're going to plug in everyone we know. Y minus 1 equals 3 times x minus 3. And if we want to write this in y equals mx plus b so we can graph it more easily, we are going to just distribute that 3. And we're going to add this 1 to both sides. So you get y equals 3x minus 8. To do the perpendicular line, you still have to go and do the whole process again. You don't get to just flip the slope over and use this y-intercept. So for the perpendicular line, we're going to say that the slope is -1/3, and we're still using the point 3, 1. We're going to plug in everyone we know, and now we're going to also solve this for y. So we get y minus 1 equals, and we're going to distribute this through -1/3 x, and -1/3 times a -3 is just a +1. And now we're going to add 1 to both sides, and we get y equals -1/3 x plus 2. If you want to see how you can graph these to have them look the same, continue with the video. Otherwise, that's about all I'm going to say about writing the equation of a line. The original line here was 3x minus 3, so we're going to graph that in a completely different color. There we go. And we go down 3, we're going to go up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. You could go down 3 and back 1. And there we are. Then we're going to graph our first line, which was y equals 3x minus 8. This is the parallel line. We're supposed to be going through the point 3, 1, which is right here. Now you could cheat your way through that, and if you had done it originally and you knew the slope was 3, you could just start from this point and go up 3 and over 1, or down 3, back 1, and keep going down 3 and back 1 until you ran into the y-intercept. And you could just write the equation of the line that way. And the final one just wanted a perpendicular line. We're going to just go and get this. We're going to go to a +2. We're going to go down 1 and right 3. There's our point that we were supposed to hit. And we should have, whoops, there we go. 2 lines that look parallel and one that looks perpendicular to both.